Good morning everyone. A few technical issues this morning. Good morning and welcome to the Zwift Run channel. We are running the MHG 5K. The batteries are flat in the iPad so I can't watch the stream back. It's the cold weather. It's 0.2 degrees Celsius here today. I have got sound in my earpiece at the moment. I've got the fan heater on behind me now to try and warm it up a little bit. Both in my iPad and my iPhone, which I use a Zwift companion app on, the batteries, it was plugged in. If I unplug the charging lead, it just goes to zero because it's so cold in here. Nothing's holding charge. But we're getting there, Let's warm it up. I'm just going to turn the fan heater off, otherwise I'll end up complete opposite in a minute. Fan heater off. It was 0.2 degrees centigrade when I came in 10 minutes or so ago. Here we are now up to 3.3 with the fan on. Hello Leo, hello Jamie, hello Greg, Beth, all in game today, game chat. Good to have you on board, nice to have you along. Hopefully this nice steady 5k will warm me up a little bit. I'm currently now in tapering week number 1, tapering week number 2 next week, which is the lazy week next week. We are dropping down to about 60 kilometers for a week. This week where I usually run 100, this week 60, next week no more than 40. Oh, Nice to see so many of you here today on the Wednesday run, midweek, especially since there's the Tour de Zwift going on at the moment. It's currently stage 3 until Friday, and then we'll be on to stage 4. I have booked in to do the 6 PM, I think it's 6 PM, it might actually be, no, it's 5 PM on Friday. I'm doing stage 4. Try and keep my eye on this one here. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie's just promoting the Zwift Run channel and the live stream there. Cheers, buddy. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining today. Couple of little technical issues here today relating to cold weather and batteries. You see, my phone here I'm using now for the Zwift Companion app is currently up to 82%. It says on the screen, even though it's been plugged in all night. If I pull the charging lead out of it, it will go flat pretty much instantly. And the iPad, which is up there, is exactly the same. It was on 48%, it's now on 6% because I haven't plugged the power lead. Oh, it's a bit chilly here in Cornwall, United Kingdom today. We're having a little bit of a cold blast for a couple days. I think it's getting a bit more milder over the weekend and into next week. Not much rain forecast now for a couple of weeks, which is good news for me. With reference to the weather conditions for the Arc of Attrition next weekend. The Arc of Attrition is a 100-mile race around the Cornish coast, started in Coverack, just before the Izzard, around Land's End, and then up to some random Cornish village beginning with P, up on the north coast, and about 106 miles in. But the finish line is, there's going to be plenty of bogs, rivers, marshes, and stuff like that along the way. We're expecting wet feet within 10 minutes of starting. But at least it looks like it won't be raining at the time. It'll just be wet underfoot. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. How are you all out there anyway? That's enough about me and my worrying concerns. Everyone feeling fit? No injuries out there, I hope. Or if you have had an injury, you are recovering. Getting back to it. We are 500 meters in to the MHG lunch run today. I think it's 18th, it's the 18th of January 2023. I'm sure it is. It was when I last looked anyway. Busy morning this morning with all the animals, stuff like that in my house. Oh, cold hands. I should have worn gloves today. Hope you're all well today. Jamie's got no injuries, but he's got a few niggles kicking around at the moment due to his fantastic effort at the Disneyland runs the other week, and he's just started picking his training back up, and he's starting to feel a little bit tender here and there. As long as it's not sharp, Jamie. Niggles we can deal with, they go away, but we don't want no serious injuries. Don't forget everyone, tonight at 6 PM UK time, it is the Paris Marathon training. Session 3 or 4 I believe now. It's about 38 minutes tonight. It's a fast one. It is going to be a fast one tonight. And a quick look at mine. It's like a minute and a half on, a minute off type interval sessions. But there are some high speeds there. There is for me anyway. I don't think I will be attending tonight, but I will be watching the Zwift Run channel. Give you guys support. I'm supposed to be tapering, and I'm trying to be really disciplined this year, or this time. Usually I can't resist and I have to jump in anyway, but I will try and be disciplined tonight. Just like the Film MyRun 500 run tomorrow lunchtime at 11:35 AM UK time with Stephen. I will probably be there, but I'll be running at 6% elevation as opposed to 12. Just trying to reduce things a little bit this week. Keep the energy levels up. Good afternoon, Don Mega 70. Thank you for popping into Zwift Run channel. Doing alright here. A little bit cold here in Cornwall today. A little bit, it's absolutely freezing. It was 0.2 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage when I started. Time to swap the watch over, look. Check out my heart rate, 140. Should be about 1.5. Let's swap the watch from the left wrist to the right wrist and see if it sorts itself out. That reminds me, Don, I must take the Twitter photograph in a minute before I forget. We like to post our runs each day and post what's coming up on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook. Try and get the word out there. Try and encourage people to jump on and join us on Zwift. Get the numbers up. Get the support for the game. And we really do appreciate the support in the Zwift Run channel as well from you guys. Here we come then. So we pick up Zwift Companion app now. We put it onto map. Hopefully we can get a photograph. See if I hit the right button. Ready? Start everyone. Cheese. There we go. That'll do. That's my Twitter photograph and Instagram. Oh, excuse me, getting a little bit of a runny nose as well. I hope I'm not getting a cold. 8 days before crazy weekend, we do not want a cold. Cold enough as it is. We have just clocked over 1 kilometre here today. For the MHG lunchtime run. We currently have 4 runners in the main group. Quite a few have run off to do a quick one today. 4, oh no, there's 5. There's me, I'm hiding in behind, I couldn't see myself. 5 runners here in the main group today. Jamie Caesar's there. Jess is there. We did have Leo here, but I think he's run off. Leo's nice steady pace is a lot quicker than my fast pace. Awesome work recently, Leo. Doing good work, John. And good job, buddy. Seen you in your races. Good effort. Quite a lot of us have been running races recently. Jamie's been in the Disney World. The Disney World Crazy Week, where they were running different distances, different days. chat. Hopefully you guys can see it on the screen as well. Keep you up to date. Looks like Greg, who's joined us today, it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I think, if I've read that correctly. And Greg is here with us today. I was going to say this afternoon, but it's this morning for him. That's dedication for you, Greg. Thank you for joining us today, that's awesome. I think for Jamie as well, Jamie Caesar, it's about 7 a.m, something like that in the morning, over there in the United States. Looks like Greg is currently in Vegas. Nice one, with his work, very busy. But he's in Vegas and he doesn't drink or gamble. So it's a funny random city to be in, isn't it? I think it's a working trip. Well, have a good working trip. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, Dom says running at 80 kilometers per hour, pace should be, it's about 37-38 minutes, Don. If you run at 10 kilometers per hour, that's usually bang on 30 minutes. So an hour for a 10 kilometer run at 10 kilometers per hour is an hour. So we should 30 minutes at 10 kilometers per hour. Today, I think we're always just short of 40 minutes. This pace, we chose this pace a couple of years ago when Eddie Izzard was running on Zwift, did 32 marathons in 31 days, and that was January 2020, I believe. And when it came to the end of that month, a few of us said, wouldn't it still be nice if we could still meet at 12 p.m. or midday UK time, because that was what time the marathon started every day. And this is where this run was born, a lunchtime run. $5K. I'm getting all a bit confused now. During the month of January, Eddie Izzard ran 32 marathons in 31 days on Zwift, and the start time was 12 p.m. or midday UK time. And there's a lot of people joined us the start of that to do 5K during their lunch hour from work, and that's where this run came from. And when the challenge finished in February, we carried it on, and here we are 2 years or so later, we are still doing it 3 days a week at 12 p.m. UK time, and it's just a nice laid back easy run, keep the legs ticking over, gets us all together, we have a chat in game and on the live stream, and hopefully it brings people together. It's good for a recovery run, but at the same time you can join it and run whatever pace or speed you like. It's just a nice 12 p.m. UK time slot. Some people run on and do a bigger distance. For me, it is my work hour and my lunch hour from work, so I jump on, do the run, then I go back to work after this. Keeps your mileage up. You're not burning too much energy. I know sometimes I talk about random stuff, but this is just me, who I really am. I'm quite random. Even my wife thinks so. So we are almost at 4 degrees centigrade here now. Now the computer's on and my body heat is warming the room up. I did turn the fan heater off because it would have ended up like an oven in here. It's only a small space. What you can see in the camera is basically, this is a partition halfway along my garage. Just to the other side of me is the garage main door. And this garage is situated out on the front of my drive outside my house. So outside there is the pavement to the public street. So when people walk by, they probably can hear me in here chatting away to myself. They probably think I've lost it and gone a bit crazy. Especially on Wednesday workout evenings when we're all shouting and doing turkey noises. We've just clocked over 2 kilometres done for the Beacon group. 21 minutes left to run. Let's have a quick look at the in-game chat. They're just talking about the family commitments and ties and stuff in the in-game chat there. We all have the same commitments sometimes. Monday night I had to give and take. I had to go with the wife shopping. Usually do the Zwift community run on Monday nights at 6:30 p.m. But she made it clear she wanted some company, so I went and did the family stuff instead, even though it's only shopping. Sometimes you have to do these things. I don't mind too much this week as I am now tapering, so it didn't take much to persuade me to go shopping. Trying to drop off the longer runs this week and the faster runs, and then next week I will do the Monday and Wednesday lunchtime MHG runs. Friday at 12 p.m. I will be at the start line and starting the 100 mile around Cornwall, so I won't be here next Friday for the MHG run. I should be here for the Monday one and the Wednesday one, possibly the Film My Run 500 Tuesday session, but not the Thursday session. And I think that'll be it. 2 or 3 runs next week and that'll be it. Try and rest up, try and get some quality sleep in. What I find, the less I run, the worse my sleep pattern gets, because I have all this built up energy. And sometimes I even start getting cramp when I'm not running, which is a bit strange. I will post my watching dot for you guys if you're interested at all, on the Cornish Zwift Runner Facebook page. So keep an eye out for that if you want to watch my progress around Cornwall next weekend. I'm guessing, I always like to think it would take me about 30 hours, but it all depends. What I like to say to people is what will happen, or what will be on the day, because you don't know how you're going to feel, both mentally and physically. How well you've hydrated, your nutrition that you took in before the race, and what you take in during the race. I'm guessing on the first day, on the Friday, in the daylight hours, I'll feel pretty fresh and I have to be disciplined and hold back. We'll get through the night sections out there on the coast path in the pitch black, one foot in front of the other, make it to the following day. When the sun comes back up, you can get the head torch off your head. It takes off a lot of pressure wearing the head torch for 15 hours on your head, and then it's just get to that finish line. And I won't be thinking about any times until the second day, see how well you progressed. Here we go, look, here's another battery that's dying on me now due to the cold weather. The earbud is gone after 20 minutes from full charge. It just made a funny noise in my ear to say 10% left. Hopefully we'll make it to the end of the run. If not, we'll swap earbuds. We've just clocked over 2.5 kilometres here today on the MHG lunch run. Physically I feel okay, a little bit tired actually. I think sometimes when you run less you do feel tired because you get a bit lazy. But don't forget, if you haven't signed up already, sign up for the Paris Marathon training tonight in this companion app. All are welcome. You don't have to be running the Paris Marathon. It's a really good interval session tonight. It will put you in your uncomfortable zone, which is what you need to do once or twice a week. Otherwise, you can tend to just run the same pace all the time. You need to push yourself a little bit once or twice a week. It will be live streamed by Stephen Cousins onto the Zwift Run channel. Keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already, hit that subscription, like button, hit the notification bell, and then later on you will be warned when Stephen's about to go live. Likewise, whenever we go live anytime on the Zwift Run channel. Don't miss out. You don't want to miss one, because sometimes something a bit crazy happens. Usually down to technical issues. My technical issues are always a little bit more subdued. Batteries and things that run out. So we still have 4 runners in the Beacon group with me today. We have Jess Hess. I think it's Jess. Should we check? For some reason now I'm thinking it's Gina. Let's have a look. I'm sure it's Jess. Right, we hit Swifters on the Zwift companion app. Go up to the top right. You can click Swifters with me. And then... Oh, I'm totally wrong. Sorry, Glenn. It's Glenn Hess from the MHG that's with me. And Jamie Caesar and Greg. We're here in the Beacon group. The rest have run ahead to get a fast 5k in, probably get back to work on time. I am sorry, Ben. Oh look, my multi-ride-on button works again. That was strange. It stopped working for about 3 weeks, and now it works again. It means if you go onto Maps on the companion app, and you hit the little arrow in the middle of the screen, which is where you are, you give out ride-ons, I think it's about 5 at a time, to people around you or close proximity to you. So there we go. Just drop some ride-ons on everyone. Put it back on chat. Cheers, Dom. I really do appreciate you saying that. I know I'm not that exciting most of the time, but it's just about consistency. If you can try and squeeze in, even if it's just 5k a day, every day, and then maybe have a rest day on the weekend. I use Sunday, January, as my rest day. Keep the mileage ticking over. It's not always about running as fast, as hard as you can, because that gets you worn out and tired, and then you lose motivation. A couple of fast interval sessions a week, and then lots of nice, steady, gentle runs. Keep the mileage ticking over, keep the legs moving. That's what you need. Look, now my battery's going flat. Hang on. It just told me there was 10% battery in my phone, and now it's jumped back up to 97%. It's the cold weather. That's 3 different devices now. 4 devices, including the headphones. The battery has died because of the cold. And that's why Zwift is awesome for fitting in convenient 5k runs, because you could just jump out, you stay at home, your wife or partner doesn't get upset because you're out and about for hours on end in the countryside. You're in the garage or in the conservatory or in the lounge. Do 5k in the morning, 5k in the evening, 5k wherever you are. Before you know it, you're doing 60, 70, 80k weeks. And it's also nice to get the runs in the evening, for me personally, no later than 6 p.m, So then I'm showered and chilled out with the family each evening watching the telly, and then everyone's happy. Everyone's happy then. My wife doesn't get home from work till about 6:30, so if I can squeeze a run in at 6 o'clock, bonus. She doesn't even know. Just like these runs. They're called sneaky 5Ks. It's time for a sneaky run. Sometimes going out, especially this time of year, it's a lot of effort. Get your head torch out, get your outdoor running gear on, make sure you've got enough layers to stay warm. Then when you get back, your legs are all muddy, your shoes are all dirty. It's hassle, isn't it, sometimes? Or is that just me being lazy? On the treadmill, it's a bit more convenient. Thank you for the ride on, Jen Heppelwhite. Cheers, buddy. Good going, everyone. Good to see you all chatting together. Gives me time to talk random stuff on the live stream. $1,400 meters left to go. Remember, that's what we're here for, each other. Zwift family rules. Yes, nice. Zwift has a unique sort of family club feeling, you know. Even though we don't see each other all the time, it's still nice to run with other people and see other chats going on. That's okay, buddy. Usually it means more screens also. Half of my devices are second-hand from the kids. With poor battery life. Yeah, so if you don't know already, I run Zwift on Apple TV 4K, 2022 edition, and then I have that, goes up to a 32-inch TV, which is on the wall in front of me. The Zwift game is then broadcast to my MacBook Pro 2015 model, which only just about copes with stream. Unfortunately, I can't stream in HD or anything because it just doesn't have the power. To keep it as smooth as I can without lagging, I've got to keep it, I think it's at 420. But my Apple TV is transmitted to my MacBook Pro via QuickTime Player. It detects it on the network and it broadcasts it into OBS streaming software with not too many issues. I never noticed too much lagging going on. It seems to do the job. And so the live stream comes from my old MacBook Pro. And that's it. And then I have my iPhone in front of me, which I use for YouTube, so I can listen to the stream coming back to make sure the sound's working. I've got a really old iPhone. I don't even know what model it is, which I use for the companion app. And then the first generation iPad Air, which I inherited off one of the kids, which I usually watch the stream back so it's a bigger screen. Or if Stephen Cousins is streaming, I can watch him on that, and I can chat using my phone. And then I have a Bluetooth speaker in front of me for when Stephen streams, but when I'm streaming I can't use it because you just get a loop back echo effect. And that's what's here in my little garage. It works. It's all old, but it all works, which is the main thing. It's all cobbled together with extra USB adapters and stuff, so I can plug in 2 webcams. It's a bit of a wire mess in front of me, which you guys can't see, but it works. Yes, it would be nice, wouldn't it? 0 to hero. It'd be nice to get build my own PC, top of the range for streaming from and gaming from, so I'd have PC graphics, extra shadows around my character, high definition. One day, I'm possibly in the middle of moving house, so things are a bit tight at the moment. And especially after Christmas with 3 teenage kids, it's left us a bit dry. We're living on beans on toast for a few weeks now until we recover from Christmas and birthdays. I like beans and cheese on toast anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Expensive time of year for us in our household. My son's birthday is on January the 6th, then you've got Christmas. Both my daughter's birthdays are in November. My wife's birthday is in November. My mother-in-law's birthday is in November. It's a busy time of year. My son's got a good PC. Keep threatening to nick it. I keep hoping that he gets bored of his computer and just leaves it, so I can bring it in here. But that hasn't happened yet, unfortunately. Thank you for the ride on, Dingley. Right on. We have got 600 metres left to run here today in the MHG lunch run. We still have four runners in the beacon group. Jamie's with us. Jamie tends to run with the beacon group using RunClimb, but in real life he's probably running up a hill at about 12 kilometers per hour. But as Jamie is a good sport and a nice fella, he makes his avatar run with us. However, he might actually be running with us properly today because he's been running half marathons and 10Ks and all sorts of things recently. So he's probably on a bit of a recovery period, going into a training period for his next run. That's what it's like. If you can book in events through the year, people quite often say to me, what is your training plan for this? And what is your training plan for that? And I just say, just keep running. Just keep running. Have a set session each week. I just like to run each day. I use Sunday as a recovery day. I run every day of the week, apart from Sunday. And I do about 2, maybe 3 fast sessions a week. And that's it. Just keep doing it. 100 kilometers a week. I've been running 100 kilometers a week now for about 10 months, sorry. Just got to keep on top of it. Some days you can't be bothered. You just have to have a word with yourself, get it done, and afterwards you're glad you did it. We all have those days where you think, I can't be bothered today. I can't be bothered. That's why, one of the reasons I like the treadmill, because it feels harder for you to get out the front door and go for an outdoor run than it does just to jump on the treadmill. But just do it. Get it done. You don't want to be 6 months down the line after not running for 6 months thinking, if I carried on running for the last 6 months, I'd be much better now than I was before. And that's very true. So just got to keep going. We've got less than a track to go now. We've got 300 metres left to run here today. Yeah, no run climb for Jamie today. So Jamie's actually running with us today. He's slowly building back up for his next event or into his next training plan. Thank you all for joining today. Always good to see you. We all keep each other going. That's why we're all here for each other. Paris Marathon training session tonight at 6 p.m. with Stephen Cousins. Also live streamed to the Zwift Run channel. Have a good day, everyone. Take care and stay safe. Cheers. Bye bye. Yeah, so thank you to you guys in the live stream also. You're the guys that keep us going. You keep us going as much as hopefully we keep you guys going, you know. When we see you drop into the chat and chatting away in-game and on the Zwift Run channel, it makes it feel like hopefully you're inspiring other people, and them talking to me, you guys talking to me, are inspiring me and bringing me back to make sure I come back to every run. Because otherwise, like I said earlier, you could just think, why bother? But this is what it's all about. You get on here, it makes you smile, and you come off glad you did it. So thank you, Zero to Hero, Dom Mega 70 for chatting today in live stream. Always good to see you guys in there. I really do appreciate it. And anyone else out there that may watch this stream in the future or is in the background, thank you very much. And there is the finish line. There is the 5k marker. The streamers are in the air. I'm now going to go and have a shower, back to work till about 4 or 5 o'clock, which then I'll cook the dinner for the kids because the wife will still be at work. And then maybe we'll join the Paris Marathon training at 6 p.m. on reduced effort. Or maybe I'll just watch and encourage the runners, as I'm supposed to be tapering and I need to be disciplined. Right. Cheers, everyone. Have a good day. See you later on, possibly. If not, I'll be back here again on Friday. Stephen will be back here tomorrow lunchtime with the Film MyRun with Noble Pro 500. And that's that, really. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. See you all later. Time to go back down in the cellar. Cheers then. Bye bye. See you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.